Martin Donahue. I live on 1019 South Street. Recently, we had a tragedy here in Gloucester City. We lost a 7-year-old girl. First question that came out of Mr. Spencer's mouth was the resident a homeowner or a renter? Does it matter if you're a homeowner or a renter? Mayor James drove the
Yes,
truck.
it did come in your mouth and you said it right to my face, so don't sit there and say,
Mayor James drove the first. We did a candlelight visual for that child on Essex Street. My daughter put it together, okay? Who stepped up to the plate but our EMTs and our firefighters? They came out, and what they donated and gave to this family to help us out with this candlelight was unbelievable. Could I ask any one of you on that panel if you know what hyperplastic left heart syndrome is?
No, I don't.
Okay, it's a child that's born with a half of a heart. I have a 3-year-old grandson that lives at 219 Essex Street. My grandson was born with half of a heart. He's had 3 open heart surgeries. Where's my daughter going to be in the middle of the night? God forbid if my grandson passes in his sleep and needs an EMT or a firefighter there. The police officers are not going to be there first. Your EMTs and your fire department will. We can't afford to cut, and we don't want to cut with any of them. You bring in outsiders, they're worthless. I was 8 months pregnant and had three kids that were premature because we didn't have enough at that time. That was 10 years ago. Don't take them from us now because you might as well send this town to hell.
Seth Davidson, President, FMBA Local 51 for Firefighters. My work address is 1 North King Street. In regards to her statement, sorry. Yes, that word did come out of your mouth.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. I have 1, 2, 2 others. I have 5 witnesses. You said, were they homeowners or renters? Don't sit here and lie to my face. I was there.
No, I did not.
Thank you.
And I live at 808 Lawrence Street, and I'm the wife of Jeff Sanderson, who just left the building. I just wanted to ask you, as a wife who has 3 children, as their father leaves for the day for work, I have to tell my kids, when's Daddy coming home? They ask, and I say, I can't guarantee that. We got to pray that he comes safe, home safe. So I want to know if you're going to risk my husband's life, because my husband doesn't stay outside the building, he's right inside. Do you guys have prepared statements to tell my children when my husband dies in a fire, if he ever did? What would you say to them? You have nothing to say. And you shouldn't have anything to have. You have no idea what us wives go through. For a 24-hour shift, it's a controlled stress of what we go through. Okay, I know I'm speaking for a lot of people here. Wives, lovers, girlfriends, whomever. But cutting staff now, the stress is going to be on our face. Then now our kids are going to see it. They're going to feel the stress. It's not a good environment. You know what? Raise my taxes. That's why I work. Thank you.
My name is Bob Williams, 1100 Station Avenue, Gloucester City. Also the Vice President of Local 251 of Firefighters Association. Mayor James, I read your letter, the one you read here at the budget. I'd like to respond to that. These following comments and statements and facts are in response to your letter, clear as dope, dated May 24, 2010, entitled The Mayor's Corner. In reference to the first statement, we're the only town of our size in the state of New Jersey that had more firemen than police officers. This statement, as pertaining to this city, is true. The facts are that after numerous reports and studies done on the fire department since 2002, the staffing levels of the fire department have been increased and brought up to the minimum recommendations of these studies. We are presently operating at the bare minimum to provide for the safety of both the residents and the firefighters recommended by these reports. Having worked closely with the police department during our normal shifts and seeing firsthand the call volume and serious nature of the calls to which they respond, we do agree that there should be more police officers to provide for the safety of the residents and the officers ourselves. However, this is the city's responsibility to provide this staffing, not the fire departments. In reference to your comparisons of the Gloucester City Fire Department to other surrounding fire departments, I would like to state these facts and not just information taken from their websites. As you have stated, Gloucester City is 2.8 square miles with a population of 11,500 people. We do provide 24/7 protection by a fully staffed career department. The Gloucester City Fire Department has had a career department since 1936. This is primarily due to the age of the buildings in town, most being wood frame, balloon type construction, and road type construction, which leads to very rapid fire spread, necessitating rapid response to attempt to contain and extinguish the fire and attempt to rescue its occupants. This type of construction is not present in many of the other departments that you have referenced. Many of these departments have also just started to provide career personnel and increase their personnel due to decline in volunteer membership and an increase in responses. Our staffing in the Gloucester City Fire Department includes 2 firefighter EMTs assigned to the basic life support unit, the ambulance, 3 firefighters and 1 captain assigned to the fire apparatus, and 1 battalion chief assigned as shift supervisor and incident commander. The career staff is supplemented with 17 volunteer firefighters. We would like it to make it known to all residents to be aware that the Gloucester City Fire Department also serves the residents of the city by providing emergency medical services with our firefighters assigned to staff the EMS unit. So as for the city's officials trying to lead you to believe that there are 34 firefighters on the fire truck, I am telling you the following personnel and how they are assigned. 8 of those 34 are assigned to respond on the ambulance, 2 on each shift. 1 firefighter is assigned as full-time inspector. We have 1 chief of department. The remaining 24 firefighters and fire officers are what man the fire apparatus. The Gloucester City Fire Department responded to a total of 1,102 fire calls, 2,274 EMS calls for the year of 2009. I'd like you to remember them figures because we're going to use them a little bit further down. Both the fire and EMS, the total for Gloucester City for 2009 was 3,376 calls. Reference to Collingswood. Collingswood Fire Department has 17 firefighters, 3 of which were laid off last month. Okay, we do agree to that. Contrary to your statement, the volunteers handle calls on Saturdays from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. and all other calls from 6 p.m. Sunday to Thursday is false. The Collingswood Fire Department provides 24/7 fire and EMS protection with their career personnel and are supplemented by their volunteers. Collingswood is 1.9 square miles with an approximate 14,326 residents. Collingswood Fire Department responded to 1,163 calls, 1,541 EMS calls in 2009, lower than the Gloucester City Fire Department, more residents. I must note this is the borough of Collingswood has reduced their career staffing. So far during the month of May, the Gloucester City Fire Department has been first on location on 2 separate department fires due to the Collingswood ambulance being on call and only 1 firefighter left in the station not able to respond to a call in their own town due to the lack of manpower. This should enrage the residents. This is exactly the type of situation that's going to occur in Gloucester City with the proposed reduction in the career staff. As far as your comments to the Pennsauken Fire Department, we'll dug a little bit rather than look at the website. Pennsauken Fire Department has 6 fire stations, 18 career personnel. This department is supplemented by 131 volunteers responding from those stations. The career department runs 2 fire apparatus. During the daytime, each being staffed by a minimum of 3 firefighters, 1 lieutenant, and 1 battalion chief assigned as shift supervisor and commander from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. The volunteer firefighters respond from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. The township of Pennsauken is 12 square miles with approximately 35,000 residents. The total calls for the Pennsauken Fire Department 2009, 1,531. Half of what the Gloucester City Fire Department is running.